You know him, you love him, you know the drill. And this season, Tony Forina is back on Fridays covering our game of the week. He's first up as we look at Valley 5A football.
Success in the playoffs. It's one way to measure how a team and the team's district have fared in a season. 35A got high marks in 07. The 4 playoff teams swept the bi-district round from the Laredo schools. And the longest to last, La Jolla. The Coyotes were 4-6 in the regular season, then went 3 rounds deep in November.
The thing that we do, or we try to do, is we try to improve from day to day, and we don't. We go into every workout with goals to get better than what we were the day before.
As seen earlier, the La Jolla depth has taken a hit with the opening of 2 new campuses. Palmview is now a 35A rival for the Coyotes. The Lobos play their first year of football without a senior class.
We know that there were bonds that were created for so many years being one school, and a lot of the camaraderie is still there, but they understand that there's going to come a time on a Friday night that they're going to face each other.
It's going to be a surprise this year. Everything's new. We're going to show who's the La Jolla, Palmview Lobos.
McAllen Memorial went from 10 wins in the playoffs to 1 win all last season. The 9-game swing was a shocker for the Mustangs.
We got a lot of returning lettermen coming back where we didn't have very many last year, so we're pretty much a veteran ball club where last year we had a bunch of young pups that hadn't played a whole lot of varsity football.
We got a young offense, but it's looking good. I mean, we have great speed on it. I mean, it looks great.
What I think our strength's going to be both offensively and defensively is our speed. I think we've got good speed in our skill position. And I think that's probably our biggest strength.
And the main goal is just to win. We have to win district. We have to make it to the playoffs. We have to be one of the toughest teams in the Valley.
Last year we were very young on offense. We had some key injuries.
Our mentality is to win. As a team, we're united. We're focused.
We had a really successful group last year offensively, and to try and get back to that is going to be a challenge. But I think we have some good, skilled people that can do that, and I think it's going to be fun watching them mature and being able to do the things we did last year.
A return to glory came in the form of an unbeaten district season for Donna.
We've got high expectations around here. We always have. So we expect to be in the playoffs and contend for that district title once again.
We have a little motto now: to hate to lose more than you love to win. So, because it's all about winning the games.
We've got a lot of potential, but we don't want to be a paper champion.
McAllen is the first and goal choice for the 35A race. Donna is our pick for second, followed by La Jolla and Sherryland.
Last season it was Harlingen South flying high, but graduation has left the Hawks' nest with a young team. With tough competition expected in 31-5A, Coach Alan Cherry hopes his team will learn how to fly fast.
They had players that had started here for 2 to 3 years. We'll have a couple, 2 or 3 of those this year, or 4. So hopefully we can get back in the same winning tradition we did last year.
We got a new offense. It's pretty much a balanced offense of running and passing. We're going to take care of our business on offense, and defense is sure going to take care of their business.
Sometimes you have areas where you're limited of experience, but I think this year our senior ball is a senior ball club with a lot of experience.
Our biggest strength will probably be our offense side of the ball. We have 6 returning there. Our receivers, quarterbacks are back, so our main skilled kids are back.
We're definitely excited about making the playoffs this year. We missed it last year by a game. We're definitely going to make it this year, and we're just excited to be here and have the guys that returned from last year.
We really got to get experience. We're pretty young. We lost a lot of quality kids last year, so we really got to get a lot of minutes under the belt.
We have a lot of speed, and we lost some size last year, but we're coming back with a lot of speed, and we're looking pretty tough right now.
We're going to prove everybody wrong this year. Everything's going against us right now, and I just want to say we're going to bring the tradition back, and we're going to win.
They were knocking down the door. They were ready to get their equipment, and you can see it in practice. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, and they're ready for this year's challenge.
The PSJA trio of schools has 2 new head coaches this year. At PSJA Memorial, Gus Cavazos takes over after having success with Rio Hondo.
When I first heard about this job, one of the things that intrigued me about it was the young talent. And we knew that they had done real well last year, even though the record may not have shown that. But the kids have been working real hard, and we feel that we're a little bit ahead of the curve right now.
PSJA North, meanwhile, will be led by Bruce Bush, a coaching veteran who's come out of retirement for his 30th season as a head coach.
The strength of PSJA North has always been the Raider defense, and they take a lot of pride in playing defense. Coach Hernandez makes sure of that, and we're going to be young on defense, but they're going to play aggressive, they're going to hit, and they're going to be well prepared every week.
Everybody knows that we are a running team. That's what we're going to continue to do. And maybe, spread it out a little bit.
31-5A is hard, it's hard. But I mean, our team's good and we can compete against anybody.
A power shift puts Harlingen at the top of 31-5A, PSJA, PSJA North, and Edinburgh North round out the top 4.
The more things change, the more things stay the same. It's an appropriate comment for District 32-5A. Westco opponents will no longer have nightmares about number 12 in purple. Panthers' Mishak Rivas, an explosive and acrobatic runner, has ended his record-setting career. Los Fresnos improved week by week to emerge as a 2-time defending district champ. And in San Benito, the lone 2 district losses came from the schools the Greyhounds had to beat. Those 3 teams still look good for the postseason. The real question is the identity of the 4th playoff team.
We were 1 game out of the playoffs. We lost a big game against Pace where we really should have won, and that kept us out of the playoffs. We've been in the playoffs, year in and year out, and it hurt us real bad.
We have a few more seniors than we did last year, and that makes a lot of difference because they're a year older and a year experience, and this is my 2nd year here.
We're going to have to play some of our athletes both ways now. We finally, just don't have the players, and we finally, we're going to try to do things that they can do, and so I would like to think that, obviously we will be better this year.
The off season is where you win titles. We've had a good off season. We got our good weight program in. The kids are stronger, they're quicker, they're faster. Hopefully we've taught them in our off season more football.
Pace won only 3 games all season, but made them count on the way to the bi-district round.
We snuck in the back door last year. We didn't have the best record in the world, but we were fortunate to make the playoffs. And I think a lot of our kids, want to do that again, and they want to, even go further this year.
It's a numbers game for Brownsville. 5 schools fighting for at least 1 guaranteed playoff spot. Given recent history, the prospects of 2 Brownsville teams in postseason seem very slim.
The defense this year has to step it up really good since we don't have Mishak anymore. Everybody thinks we're not going to do that good.
A lot of us have been playing together since we were real small, and it's going to come in a big factor, during playoff time down the road.
Last year's over. We don't get any points for that this year, and I think our kids understand they want to be remembered for what they do this year. So we're happy that we have that tradition, but at the same time we understand we got to continue to work hard and stay grounded.
Don't worry about what happened in the past. We got right now. This is our time, not last year's time.
I think we've got tradition on defense. We've ended up as the number 1 unit 4 out of 5 years, and our kids take a lot of pride in that. But actually our best defense is our offense keeping us off the field.
Our first and goal projection sees a shift to lower scoring, picks San Benito as district champ. Los Fresnos, Weslaco, and Pace can also expect to play extended seasons.